Today we are doing the demo Broken Roads. This is another first thoughts video. Um, and yeah, should be a fun one. This game looks like a lot of fun. It's a narrative-based game, so let's find out what's gonna happen on these broken roads. Broken roads. Let's play some Broken Roads. Drop bear bites.
My nan called it the end of time. Dad called it a waste of good beer. Me, I called it another day in bloody paradise. It's been 100 years, or less, since society had its last hurrah. We've rebuilt, sometimes better, sometimes worse, with nothing but hardjacker and the sweat off our backs. There's been bloodshed too, of course. People who will always be willing to kill for what they didn't earn. But that's not most of us. We're the farmers, the brewers, the protectors and the builders. The people who keep this great land connected, one town at a time. So you survive. You make do. You live with tough choices and you don't look back. Because the next town is 200 kilometers away, and mate, you passed the last refuge 3 days ago. There's no good or evil, no right or wrong. Only the path you choose to travel down these broken roads.
I'm pretty sure this is based in Australia. Australia has camels? Might have to ask my friends. They're in Australia. Australia has camels? Welcome to the Steam demo of Broken Roads. We're delighted to present the current state of the game. There's still some time before release. This experience and many gameplay elements will be subject to change over the coming months. We'd love to hear your feedback via Discord or the forum on our website. Everybody find, help us. Yeah, so the Drop Bear Bites team. Well, we're going to try this. Okay, origin. Okay, you grew up with a gun in your hand. If you wanted to eat, you shot what your parents told you to shoot. Starvation is a powerful motivator. It was that simple. They hired you out when you were in your teens, telling clients that a hungry kid shoots better. After a few years, you worked up the courage to run away, and you crossed the outback to make a new life for yourself. You even earned a bit of reputation. That's why you weren't surprised when you were offered the possibility of a long-term gig with the scouts at Bali Hall. It's a mad world out there, and instead of trying to make sense of it, you've carved your place in it. You'll be damned if anyone thinks you'll just quit. Awareness and strength, shooting mastery, opportunist, and rallying cry. That's a hired gun. Oh, not available in the demo. Not available in the demo. Not available. So you can only play the hired gun, which is fine. But we'll read the other ones. The origin is not available. Oh, I don't know why I read that. The wide open places call to you. They always have. You spent nights under the stars as a child, your parents teaching you about constellation, the plants, the animals. First time you learned how to use a compass, you were hooked. You took off from home, young to explore the trackless waste. It was only a happy accident that you discovered you could make some serious coin by telling people what you found. If you love the thrill of discovering places that fell off the maps or finding the towns that you have sprung up since the fall or that have sprung up since the fall, it's almost as good as getting paid when you tell some new client what you found. The world is a treasure waiting to be found. You're just a map maker to reveal its secrets. Awareness +1, intelligence +1, vigilance, sage, and tracking is your unique skill. Barter crew. Spent your earliest years riding the back of a barter cruise wagon, traveling all across Western Australia from, oh my, bog, bog. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry to Bonnie Rock. My friends are gonna get so mad at me. Bogdenton, Red, Twip, Mono. If you watch this, I'm sorry. Um, you've seen thousands of deals go down. You learned to haggle with the best of them when you were knee high to a quokka. And by the time you were a teen, you decided that maybe it was time to make your own way. You've got a head for numbers, an eye for trade, and a tongue keen for speech. Nothing makes you happier than driving hard bargains. It's been a hell of a ride. You'll get your way. You'll hunt down it, or you get your way. You'll hunt down every opportunity in Australia. Charisma +1, resolve, leadership, flow state, junk of all trades. Nice. Other one is Jackaroo. You were a lost pup. Your parents ditched you at a remote station when you were an infant. The manager brought you in. The station hands took you in, and you became kind of a mascot to them. You grew up with tools and could fix almost any machines. You learned how to read an animal, care for its injuries, and put it to work. That taught you how to hunt, giving you skills to survive just about anywhere. You were hunting in the bush when the raiders came. First sign you had was the pillar of smoke, but by the time you got back, everyone you knew were dead. You've been on the go since, looking for a new place to settle down. You thought you might have found it in Brookton. Maybe you could see out your days there. Resolve 1, Strength 1, Tinker, Biology, Animal Husbandry / Wifery. That's cool. So we're gonna choose the hired gun. I don't know if you. Oh, you do get to choose your character. That's cool. Um. hmm, uh, yeah, choose him. Tired sandwich. Okay. Introduction to the moral compass. Moral compass shows a 360-degree view of possible dialogue options, attitude you can hold, and decisions that you can make throughout your journey. It is divided into 4 parts: uh, utilitarian, nihilist, Machiavellian, and humanist, with the golden arc representing your worldview, often overlapping different quadrants. Where a decision lies is not always a clear cut and borders. It's entirely possible to be a utilitarian, focused on the greater good for all, which will suit options in the quadrant close to the humanist border. Likewise, you can be with the utilitarian. Okay, so we'll find out your worldview. Golden arc in the center represents your worldview. Each decision you make can affect your position on the compass, rotating the worldview slightly towards the decision you have made. At the center of the compass are the brightly illuminated areas of moral tendencies, which allow your character to make lower level moral decisions and expressions of ideas that would otherwise fall outside of their worldview. Note that the further a decision is from the center of your worldview, the larger impact it will have on shifting it. Plus, okay, the 4 moral quadrants. Humans, each person's dignity matters most. I choose all the meaning and thus what matters, but what is inalienable is that every person has worth. For the humanists, each person's dignity matters most simply though through existing as being experienced the world. Everyone's happiness combined matters most. The greatest good for the greatest number. I believe that everyone's happiness combined matters most and thus can justify causing harm and suffering depending on the outcome. My group matters most, the ends justify the means, and its favor our pursuit. I matter most. Okay, cool. Okay, you just picked up a job. Oh, first one. Question. You've picked up a job to escort a captured thief. You get to talking. He tells you that the sad tale of how he came to be captured sounds like he was not really the perp and actually makes a pretty good case for his innocence. He begs you to free him, let him go. You'll argue his case and at least prevent an innocent man from enduring mob justice. There will always be more jobs down the track. You've been paid to do a job and you plan to see it through despite his appeal and potential innocence. Prioritize your reputation, ensure you get paid. Promise him you'll plead his case. It doesn't serve anyone's interest to execute an innocent man, and it doesn't serve yours if he is in fact guilty. The best you can do is assure justice and your rep stays intact. I definitely would do that one. After a series of raids on caravans passing near your home, you put together a scouting party. You've caught a bandit leader and one of his raiders. The leader pleads for release, pledging to comply with your terms. Do you free him? Execute them both on a spot. This is not your call to make. Yeah, I'd probably do this one. A nearby town instead has a new chief, and he's starting to flex his muscle. He sends an envoy with a threat: pay tribute or suffer the wrath. He clearly has the military strength to back it up. Do you pay? Take. If he thinks he can take it, let him come. You're not scared of threats. Negotiate with the envoy and escort him back. Conceal your top fighters. Warn the others to surrender. The chief or face the same fate. Send scouts to see if he can enforce his demands. If he can, pay up. On your return, try to negotiate with him. Chief. War hurts everyone, and maybe you can work out a way. Yeah. Child in the village has started showing symptoms of the plague. The town chooses to quarantine him and his family, but you caught him sneaking out of the house to play with the other kids. What now? Send him back to his house under careful guard. The whole family will have to leave town if they continue to put everyone at risk. Return him to his house and explain to the family what will happen to the town if they are all infected. Make them see reason. Probably that one. You've been captured by people who clearly gone mad, finding yourself in a pen along with a dew farmer you met before, a mercenary stripped of his weapons, and a terrified young family. Captors assemble a massive pyre, indicating their intent for a twisted sacrifice. Noticing a guard's distraction, you're certain you can escape on your own, but every person you bring with you increases your chances to get caught. Farmer can likely find a way out, but the family will be nothing but liability. Get the family out first. The other captives should be able to handle themselves now. Save as many as you can. You can't save everybody. You've discovered a cache of pre-apocalypse supplies in an abandoned farmhouse. You can carry it all back on your own, so you enlist a few friends. You can't carry it back all on your own from town. When you return to the cache, you find a group of emaciated scavengers in the process of looting the place for themselves. Do you let them supplies? No way. You kill them. Take supplies to your bomb. Once there, you can loot the others. Let them go. They're starving. Clearly need supplies more than you do. Plus, they had no way of knowing you found them. Tell them you found this place first and offer to split the takings. Better to go less. Yeah. Thank you. Please enjoy playing through your origin story. Okay. Attributes of skill trees. There are 6 attributes in Broken Roads: strength, agility, resolve, awareness, intelligence, and charisma. Attributes are the basis of which skill and other statistics are derived. Each skill tree's starting values are calculated from 2 attributes: fortitude, strength, agility, temperance, resistance, and awareness, wisdom, intelligence, and charisma. Each origin story comes with unique bonuses for hard gun. Those are +1 to strength and awareness for a minimum of 2 in each attributes, 10 to shooting mastery. In the example of this, right, with 8 in resolve and 13 in awareness, all skills and temperance trees start off at 21. Bonus hired gun in combat. Okay. I don't really get it, but one of the unique skills on the Broken Roads is the ability to have a punt, essentially taking a risk on something uncertain. Your player character has a pool of pump points, PP. That's pretty cool. Pump points. They can draw on if they need to attempt a skill check that they fall just short of, or if they want to increase the accuracy of a particular attack in combat. During dialogue, active skill checks, which fall within the range of your character's skills plus punt points, will be displayed with a unique icon alongside the text. This will allow you to spend pump points for a chance to succeed at the task that you would otherwise be unable to perform. Punt is derived from charisma plus an additional points added to the punt skill. Each additional skill point doesn't directly equal 1 additional punt point. However, skills attain different effects whenever a threshold is reached. In this example, the character has a rank 2 punt skill. Increasing their punt from 32 to 50 would place them at rank 3 or so on. Move your mouse over each skill in the ranks to read the description. Okay. How many points do I have? Okay, I have 10. 30 to spend on this. Okay, well, I really like charisma, but I also like strength. Was resolve. Damage reduction, affects health points, affects action points. Maybe do 1 in that. Oh. Agility. Maybe lower charisma to 6. Raise that to 10. That to 7. That to 7. And resolve to 6. And then, what is this? Deadeye, take time to line up your shot. Biology, you know what makes people tick. Leadership, Drunken Master, Melee Master, Barbican. Shrug off damage like a shit brick house. Defend yourself and allies and absorb a portion of damage dealt. Okay. That's funny. Opportunities, help you swipe. Throwing, Vigilance, Shooting Mastery, which is what I have. Drunken Master, Deadeye. Leadership, Pump Points, and Tinker. I'm probably gonna do... maybe not that much. Maybe 25 in here. And then keep your on, yeah. 25 in that. And as much as I can get in leadership. I like the melee master and all that, but I think I'm going to go with a gun kind of thing right now. Which, what was agility? Movement points, initiative. Yeah, maybe, hold on, was melee health points. So I'm going to do that to 8, do that to, that's a 7, do that to 10. Okay. All right. That was a long beginning, but it might be worth it. It is not because men's desires are strong that they act ill. It is because their consciousness are weak. John Stuart Mill.
You made it. Good. My name's Jake Anderson, and this here's Bally Hall.
The sandy-haired man's face is sun-beaten and craggy, a testament to a life in the bush. Does he read it? No? Okay. Truth to tell, wasn't sure you'd make it between the wildlife and the attacks we've seen. Thought you might have met with some misadventure. He swipes his nose.
So the job's simple, and the pay's good. You'll ride along to Kokobee with a couple of my scouts as security for Cole, the engineer fixing our radio. In Kokobee, you'll be meeting Mick, the mayor of Brookton, and escorting them both back home.
Are you gonna... No? It's an easy job, not expecting much trouble, but better safe than sorry, yeah? He doesn't wait for an answer. Let me introduce you around. Ella's over here. She's my second. He pauses. My cousin, too. Her and her sister, Mad, who's keeping watch from the crow's nest. Don't get on their bad sides.
New blood, eh, Jake?
Okay. Hired gun for the trip to Kokobee. Figured it couldn't hurt, the situation being what it is. Hey, gonna be with you. So maybe you can give a tour. That'd be good. Cheers. I don't mind. Pleasure to meet you. Is it? Well, see how you feel when you spent some time with us. I'm sure your sparkling personality will shine through and you'll win a place in his heart in no time, Ella. That's me, noted heartbreaker and charmer. She's so deadpan she almost seems serious. You fancy seeing the place, meet the colorful locals? I had a few questions first. What's the biggest danger on the road? Likely a bandit or two, but most steer well clear when they see we've got guns. It'll be good to have you with us if things go sideways. So why is Bali Hall your base? Been in the family for generations, yeah? We've been hunkered down here since before the gone. Anyway, world went away. It's a good spot. Close enough to the towns that we can reach them, far enough away they don't bother us. Jake seems like he's in charge. Where does that put you? Second in command and happy to be there. Jake's smart, experienced, and a great leader. We've all got a lot to learn from him. What can we expect in Kokobi? People looking to offload their junk on the next sucker, barter crews hitting the piss and chewing each other's ears off mostly. Tell me more about these others. So you've already met the boss, at least Josie, Dreamer, and Mad. May as well go say hi to Gold too, seeing as you'll be escorting him. What do you know about
Brookton
Cole?
boy, who fixed up our tow truck and keeps the radio systems in order. Kind of the go-to fixer for anything Mad can't do.
Okay, so here's my first question. Is the voice acting going to be the whole game, or is it going to be
Decent enough
like
engineer.
off and on like
Talks
it
a lot,
has
though.
been?
Just shut him up if you feel like it.
She nods towards what looks like a makeshift training area with the hood man is rearranging mannequins and bottles.
Handles blades and small arms. Tough guy. Jonesy's really fucking good in a bind. His dad's the mayor of Brookton. Mick. You'll meet him later today. My sister. She does a bit of mechanic work from time to time and keeps things running smoothly here. Never really seemed to take to people very well. Or maybe people never really took to her. You'll see for yourself soon enough. That's Mishti. Wet behind the ears, only 18 years old, but a mad talent for negotiating. She saved us some bullets and bandages for sure. Call her Dreamer, because she has big ideas of crossing the Nullarbor and seeing the world. Right now, she's busy sorting through inventory and storage, just past the hall. Probably never dreamed of that. Let's go!
To move your character around, left click on the area. The white circles will appear on the ground. Show the character and party members walking towards. Left click. Okay. Okay, so let's go talk to him. Ellie calls out as you near a young man elbow deep in a pile of electronics. Oi, Cole.
Who's this then?
King, the young man wipes his hands on his coveralls. When he sees you, his carrot orange hair flops over his eyes as he gives you a broad
Cole,
grin.
meet your new protector. We need extra muscle for our trip to Brookton, given Jake and Jones here headed down Older Side way to see why they're so quiet. Hired this one on to keep an eye on you.
See, like, why is the voice acting not on that one? I have a feeling it will be different during the main game. I really love this whole, like, getting to know people, getting to ask questions. I love games like this. It's bloody fantastic. I'm just about done with the repeater right here. Should be powering up with the solar panels in no time. Get your scouts back up and on the network in a jiffy. It'll all get sorted once I can hit the market in Kokobi. And she holds up her hand. Steady there, Christmas. I was just making an introduction, one thing at a time. You raise Alderside yet? Oh crikey. No, not yet. I know, I could be doing this in an accent, but I feel like that'd be rude towards my friends that are Australian. That's why I mentioned Kokobi. See, your modulator shot, and I don't have a spare, so it's a good thing we're headed up there. Once I get the modulator, something else is golden, and you'll be right as rain. Scouts don't have a working radio then. Speak. I'm gonna let Ella speak. She's be lit. Alright, how soon can we move out? Anytime you're ready, really. She shoots you a look. We've still got some work to do for the scouts, but shouldn't take long. Oh, I know the feeling. Could be minutes, could be hours. I'll just take care of this then. He settles back happily. Scouts don't have a working radio then. Till we get this modulator sorted, might as well learn how to use passenger pigeons or reflecting mirrors or something. You know, mirrors are great in the daytime, well, the sunny daytime, kind of worthless at night and cloudy days. So yeah, we need to get to Kokobi for a new part.
We'll have plenty of time to chat on the way to Kokobi.
Okay. I'm guessing that you can't just go into a, ooh, camels. Okay, seriously. Someone comment if you're from Australia. Do you guys have camels? I'm gonna ask my friend as soon as I'm done with this, but I would really like to know. Like, I don't think here we have camels. Like, I don't think that's a natural. I don't think that's oh man, can I pet the camel? No, I can't pet the camel. That's not fair. Alright, this is I forget who this was.
Name's Jonesy, mate.
Jonesy.
Who are you?
Jake hired him to give us a hand on the way to Kokobi. He's pretty new to life. Got tips for him? New gun for the good guys, eh? Glad to hear it. You ever use your weapon on a person before? Yeah, loads of times. Like, yeah, loads of times. Not yet, hoping I don't have to. Not yet, hoping I don't have to. None of your business. Not yet, hoping I have bad news, mate. You chose the wrong line of work, especially if Jake hired you. Means he's worried about something. He looks you up and down more carefully, but he wouldn't have done it if he didn't see something in you.
So my advice is this. Time comes to throw down, don't blink. None of the Derros out in the bush would, it's them or you. I made the mistake of trying to be kind once.
Surely we can find a way to help them. Okay, what did we organize? Supply drops. That's actually a pretty good supply drops, man. I don't know if you've been paying attention, but everyone out here is barely scrapping by. No room for charity when you're a bad day away from starvation. You want to be generous? Give them a quick death. Hate to ruin the handy discussion, but I'm supposed to be squiring our friend here around. You and Jake are headed back to Brookton after Alderside, yeah? You gonna swing by and see me, old man? Gonna swing by and see me, old man. Gotta update him on the kill count. Kill count, is that really necessary? Building a fearsome reputation? Nice, kill count, sure. That's it. Gotta break a few eggs to make the new world cake. That's a hard one. He stares. Yeah, it is. Lets people of Brookton know I've got their backs, and he can spread the word around other places. Let everyone know that Brookton is protected.
Don't let him fool you. Under that bloodthirsty exterior lurks, well, the heart of a killer. But under that, not a bad guy. Not if he's on your side. Well, unless you're a farmer. Then you should lock up your wife and daughters. Livestock, too.
Okay.
You know me so well, Ellie. Except the livestock thing, no one can prove that.
Okay. Watch out for her. She's secretly not always mean. Bullshit. I'm made of mean anyway, like I said. We've got to keep moving. You have anything more to talk about, Jonesy? How about a little target practice? What's the story, Jonesy? You've been at this, huh? Business. Got any good stories with scouts? I'm gonna go. Got any good stories about her? She heals her mouth and glances at Ella, who's staring daggers at him and snaps it shut. Nope. How long have you been doing this villain killing business? 10 years or so. Made a pretty good dent in their population too. Merchant parents murdered by raiders when I was tiny. Mick took me in and raised me in Brookton. I joined the scouts. I like what they do. Been here for a decade now, like my adopted family. Yeah, Ella? Like getting annoying kid brother. Exactly. How about a little target practice? For sure. Let me get to... Okay. Okay, different weapons are more effective depending on distance from the target. Pistols and shotguns work well up close. Rifles from medium distance. Sniper rifles better from a little further. Experiment with different weapons varying shoot mastery. Deadeye. Okay. Flanked. Not enough action points. Oh, end turn. Okay. Flanked. Dude, I'm really not good at this. Miss! Miss! Oh my gosh. How do I know when they're done? And what? This one's done. A switch. So yeah, you only get a certain amount of action points then. Missed! Missed to him! Missed. Okay. Okay. That points. Dead. Injured. Reload. There we go. That was real crappy. Not bad, mate. Good to have you on board, Halo. You might not be the resident sharpshooter much longer, but it gives Jonesy the most tired of your shit stare. Okay. Alright, let's go talk to this person. She raises her hand to the young woman as you approach her. Dreamer, give the fresh meat a wave, will ya?
Fresh meat? For dinner? You know I gave up human flesh, Ella. Oh, I'm Mishti. They call me Dreamer.
Yeah, I need to know. You used to eat people? She bursts out laughing. Just pulling your leg, mate. Never eaten human flesh well yet. You look young to be here. Old enough to shoot, old enough to drink, old enough to get married. If that's the life I wanted.
Dreamer, the farmer's wife, the merchant's trophy, station manager's bed warmer. Sounds glamorous.
But instead, I chose to be out here in the bush with these deeros. Beats choking on city air. Deeros? I'll show you deeros, you cheeky bludger. It's clear she's got a soft spot for Dreamer. Why Dreamer? Ella's nickname for me. Yeah, made a mistake of telling her my plans to hike across the Nullarbor, and she told me I was an impossible dreamer. Name stuck. If we don't have dreams, we don't have anything. It's a good name. Sounds like she's making you part of the group. Good thing, yeah? So long as you turn those dreams into goals, otherwise it's a waste. Sure, look forward to something, but don't count on it. Living for your dreams. Nah, if we don't have dreams, we don't have anything. It's a good name. You're all right, mate.
Anyway, my job here, such as it is, consists of two main gigs. What I do best is convince people to save their bullets. I defuse fights, make sure people get along, keep their blood inside their skins. The other job? Cleaning up this mess.
What does cleaning up this mess entail? The whole place looks pretty messy. She cast an eye around the yard. You're not wrong. You should have seen it before I got here. These people are great scouts, bloody fantastic in the bush, but not organized as they could be. Okay, how did you wind up out here? Oh, the story. Oh, that's a story all its own. Are you sure you want to hear it? Let's have it. You asked for it. She said about a stretch. Alright, picture a young Miss Mishti growing up behind the walls of Meridian. Or Meriden. Now picture young Misty already dreaming, learning the world existed, and all the boundless wonder outside those walls. Now she wasn't a bad kid, but she wanted more of a life than the city could give her. So she took every opportunity she could find to learn the world. At age 8, she decided it was time to see it on her own. She shrugs, embarrassed. The guards brought her home and told her parents they caught her trying to sneak out. They punished her, of course. The world's a dangerous, scary place for city folk, but they couldn't stop her, and by the time she was 15, they gave up trying. Instead, they started looking for a way to make sure she'd be safe. No mercenary work with hunters and collectors, not for the precious girl, but where to turn. Turns out my mom had some friends out York way, and she sent them a message. Did they know anyone who could teach a wild child real bushcraft? She takes a swig of water. Jig came out to meet me himself. Parents had already made inquiries, as they do, verified his credentials. He came by every couple of months after that to check up on me, see how my studies were going. A few months ago, after I turned 18, he asked my parents if he could take me out on full time as his apprentice. I was halfway out the door before he finished his sentence. She gestures around. Had my share of scrapes. With danger out here, wouldn't have it any other way. Okay. The way you described your job makes it sound like you're a negotiator.
Exactly right. If we're looking to get civilization rolling again, we can't just settle our problems by making more corpses.
Anything I can help with? It's really kind of you to ask. As a matter of fact, I can use a hand with a couple things.
This fellow was a bit of a legend in his own lunchbox. Now he's dead. Better to know up front if someone's aim is a bit shit. Corpses aren't so great in self-improvement.
Turns around to survey the equipment. Let's see. I heard you practicing a range of that slogan. Once you water the camels to clear out the scrub in their paddock, that should do. I still got some work to do. Does it all have to be done today? That's all great. I have some questions for you then. Nah, I think I asked all the questions I need.
Great. It should be easy work.
Let's go do that first then. The paddock was over here. I don't know how to water them though. Maybe here?
There's only a small amount of grimy water left in the tub. Those camels are going to need something to drink, and soon.
Yeah, fill up
You
the tub
quickly
with water.
fill the tub, providing clean drinking water for those noble beasts. You're already a real hero. What a hoot.
Clean out the paddock. It's over here. Which one is it? Okay. Hold on, let me see what this says. Journal. Side quest. Okay. Was it? Okay, close. Value of labor. Try a little target practice. Clear the scrub from the camel pat. The scrub. Okay. What is this? Oh, that's the map. That's cool. That's cool too. And that's introduction to party management. Oh, this is all the stuff I have. So, That's all the stuff that they have. That's cool. Okay, so scrub. So it's gonna be something in here. I don't know what scrub is.
This scrub looks like it's invading the camel's enclosure and they're having trouble resting without getting pricked. It wouldn't take you long to clear it out. The job only takes a few minutes and the paddock is cleared. The scouts will no doubt be happy with your handiwork.
Okay, cool. Okay, do I go back to her to get the... Yeah, let's go back to her, because then I can tell her that it's all done, and then we'll go talk to the last person. I know there's no, like, action right now, but I actually really like this. Yeah, what's up?
That's bloody fantastic! Great work, mate. I definitely owe you one. Remind me at the pub later on, would you? Here you go.
Small
You've
water
saved
bottle.
me a ton of trouble. Anything else today?
What's going on around here again in the bush I should know about? What is the best part of... Oh, cool. Maybe I should have asked more questions. Bloody fantastic. What is it? No city walls, no neighbors, just clean fresh air and the wind. I don't have to worry about manners and not embarrassing mom. I'm in charge of my own life and get to make my own rules. It's freedom. What is not so glamorous is all that. They'll shine. Wear off soon enough, kid. Unless you're carrying a torch for some other scout. Oh, please. What's going on around here? Anything in the bush I should know about? Got the odd bush ranger here and there. Disputes between farmers. Some strangers. Strange buggers wandering in from the wild. The drought's really making people desperate. Nothing we can't handle. You'll be fine. What's the best part about being a scout? The company. Nah, I kid. It's being out here. Limitless possibility. Yeah, I'm still learning the ropes, mind you. Fresh as a lamb.
Yeah, thanks for that. But when I learn enough to manage on my own, I'm going to see if I can make my way across the Nullarbor. See what's on the East Coast. I hear it's paradise.
What's Nullarbor?
Later.
That's what I want to know. I'm sure somebody from... What is this? Oh, this is the, I got water. Okay. And then, what was this? Oh yeah, completed that completed quest. Ooh, can I play that? Why does my guy keep, go talk to this person? I don't really know how. It's a weird one. Just look up there in the crow's nest. That's my sister, Matt. She'll be staying behind when the rest of us range out on the job later.
Matt, new hired gun. Going to be coming with Mishti and me to Kokobee.
Woman in the watchtower wears a drab brown cloth, loose and comfortable. Her face is hard, her build muscular. She looks like she wrestles ruse for fun. She scowls down from the makeshift turret. You babysitting Ella, or is she sitting you? Sir, to be honest, I'm a good teammate, though. Very much remains to be seen. Pull your weight, you'll get no trouble from me. Got to be better than the last one, though, yeah? She leans over the railing. Ella, don't stick your neck out too far this time. Like I'm the one who needs a sitter, Mad. Wasn't that long ago I was changing your nappies. Ready to move on? Meet the others? Fuck you, Ella. She said without rancor. Hey, before you go, new kid, I need you to make sure the perimeter's secure before you all head out. Don't want any unpleasant surprises. Ella, what do you think? Ella, no, what do you need? Not going to run your mouth then. We'll get along fine. She chews her lip for a moment, studying the fence points. I want you to walk a circle around the outside of the fence. Check all the holes that the dingoes If a dingo can fit through, call it out, and we'll patch it up. No need to get your precious hands dirty, just need your eyes. I'll get the job done. No need to take attitude. Just walk the fence, too easy. I don't mind repairing it. She's negative, but you don't have to be so eager, mate. We're no strangers to hard work. All I need are your eyes. Besides, don't you have a Kokobee run? Get this done and you can head out. Okay. She settles in her chair.
That's all we're gonna get out of her. Come on, let's go.
I don't even know how I would see if there's a hole in the fence. Right here, maybe? Oh no, over here's one. Hey, there's something. Now let's stop to inspect a small hole in the fence. Bloody thing's falling apart, man. We'll need to patch this one properly. Oi, Misty, you hear me? Tell Matt she's got a proper patch-up job to do out here, would you? She's gonna love that. Okay, let's move. No need to do a thorough check of the whole fence before or need to do a thorough check of the whole fence. Okay. I wonder what happened, like what made society break down in this place. That might be one. You notice board coming loose. Looks like a loose spot over there. She takes a closer look at what you're pointing at. Nice find. Reckon a new bolt or two is all she needs. Things been patched up since, geez, well, since before I reckon. Might be there's not even a single piece of the original wall still there. Well, remains. Let's keep moving. Hold up. She stops much of the section of the nearby fence. A small pile of dirt is next to. So what do you reckon it is? Looks like someone's been trying to dig their way in. Raiders, maybe? Raiders? Mate, nobody comes looking for shit there here. These are fucking dingoes trying to make their way in. Bastards been coming non-stop since Misty let her chooks, I'm guessing that's chickens, roam free. We'll be sure to let you know if any raiders come by, though. Well, I reckon that's enough to keep Mad off her ass while we're away. Nice work. Oh, Mad, found 3 lovely jobs for you. Should keep you from falling asleep while we're gone. Snarls something unintelligible and turns away. While your eyes work and you follow instructions. So far, so good. Right, let's head back and check in with the others. Cole's got to be done by now. Is there another one, or? I want to go back to her. Because I don't know, like... Oh, no, I guess we did. Solid job of it, mate. Might be you're of more use than a wet fart in the mud puddle. Yeah, might be one less corpse in the bush. Well, we're all out there, eh? You need anything else from me, or can I go back to work? So what's the story with you and Ella? Mate, I hardly know you. Hell, you haven't even brought me a drink, or bought me a drink yet. How about you get some time in with us and we'll see if I even like you. Fair, great. You always sneer, or is it just when you're talking to me? Maybe I sneer extra for you. I like it. How did you come to be a scout? Hard work and grit, and you know, no other fucking choice. She blows her nose over the side of the tower. Got any more jobs for me to do? Handle your own trouble on Kokobee. Don't drag Ella into it. It'll be dinky D, Mad. I'm not worried. Got any good stories about other scouts? Tones, am I going to share them with Tones? She scratches her armpit. Am I going to share it with you? Nah. Talk to you later. Ooh, sorry. That's funny. I like it. I loved it so far. Okay, let's go talk to this guy. I think this is him.
Heard you having your chin wags with everyone. How you finding Ella? She's rough around the edges, but then we all are. It's why I like to have her squire people around. Anyway, what'd you think of the place?
The show place is held up. Decorated yourself. Good sight lines. You can see enemies coming a long way off. He smiles, proud of the place. Yeah, we've done some work clearing the trees around here. Had a nasty scare years back. Some refos from up north of Perth came around looking for an easy target and decided we'd look apart. They hid out in a tree line, and if mad only knee-high to a grasshopper at the time hadn't raised the alarm, they might have had us. As it was, took everything we had to hold them off. Ever since, we've cut the trees back.
Anyway, if you're done with that, time to get Cole up to Kokobi. Like I said before, should be safe and easy. Once you get there, meet up with Mick. He can be a real charmer, or he can be a right bastard. He's a hard man, so it's best not to bullshit him. He's Jonesy's adopted dad, if that gives you an idea what he's like.
You'll be going with them back to Brookton. Jonesy and me will meet you there once we're finished in the outer side. Anything else you need from Bali before we go? Nah, good luck out there. I think we're about ready to go to Kokobi. Just had a few more questions. Curious how you wound up in Bali Halls. Family land, ain't it? Great grands bought it back in the day. They saw the big fuck up coming, pardon my French, and got wise. Stocked the place up and raised their kids, taught them how to survive out here.
And they raised my parents raised me. Ancestral birthright, eh? You're standing in it.
A voice comes floating down from the crow's nest. Ancestral, it's been in the family for like 100 years. It's not a bloody ancient castle, you pretentious fuckwit. Yeah, obviously that's exactly what I mean. He shrugs. That's Mad weighing in with her signature charm. Anyway, our family's been here pretty much since everything went to shit. Kept the place as our home and kept watch over the area. Sometimes we even taken strays. How'd you come to be the leader of these scouts?
After World War shit, my folks decided they might as well make themselves useful. Being a scout's family tradition at this point, and since I'm the oldest by a fair bit, I'm the one in charge.
Then it's Ella, the Mad, though that one needs a little more time in the oven. Strokes his chin. Don't reckon she's got the right temperament for a leader, you know? Didn't you always say family business stays in the family, Jake? Family land, ain't it? The great grands bought it back in the day. They saw the... Oh.
Then they raised...
I pressed the same thing twice. What's your take on the area?
There's plenty in the bush to fill your pants with piss. What with the snakes and spiders and scorpions. So many scorpions. A real shit ton. But nothing to worry about, really. Keep your eyes peeled, your ears open, shake out your boots before you put them on, and you'll be fine.
Good luck out there. Wrapped up with Miss G and Mad. Let's get moving. Okay, best of luck with everything. We'll meet you in Brookton once we're done. Jonesy, grab your gear. We're rolling out. Same, we're on the way then. Cole, Dreamer, let's get on the road. You know the drill, Ella. Stay safe and don't be stupid. No wazas, Jake. None of the stupid leaked into my side of the family. We're all set. Okay, I need to write some of this stuff down. Wazas. What's a waza?
Oh, I would be deeply offended if I was smart enough to understand that, I'm sure. But look, keep your skin in one piece, yeah? And this goes double for you, Mishti. If you're outside the gate, don't let your guard down.
Turns to face you too, new kid. If all else fails, listen to Ella, she'll steer you right. Got it, Chief. See you later. Travel to Key Road. Nice.
You're not even an hour away from Bally Hall when you spot a makeshift cart on the road. A man lies motionless on the ground. A sobbing woman cradles his body.
Heads up. Over there, behind the fence.
The young man, sitting off the side of the road, is rocking back and forth, a pistol held unheeded in one hand. Neither he or his mum appear to have noticed you, lost in their own personal tragedy.
Things could get dicey. Hang back while we check this out.
You got it, boss.
You may see a woman sobbing over the body of the lying sprawled in dirt. Bright blood stains his shirt and pools in the dust of the ground. She doesn't look up as you approach, trapped in the world of her pain. First you think she's answering, then you catch the fragments of words at the edges of her sob. She looks up, wiping her face with the edges of her
What
sleeve.
are you even doing here? Why now? Why not before he... before...
She sobs and shakes her head, pressing a bloody hand to her face. Her wedding ring glints golden through the gore. She gives you a look, then steps forward to take command of the situation. What can we do? My son, he shot Greg, then he took the gun, and he's a good boy. I can't lose him. What's your son's
It's Will.
name?
Same as his granddad.
Gives a brief smile, but the pain in her eyes doesn't diminish. Right, well, we'll go have a little chat with him then. She nods at the boy sitting in the dirt behind the fence. Okay, can't talk to her, I guess, again.
Stay back. I've got a gun.
Okay. Hold out your empty hands. I'm not here to hurt you. Just take a deep breath. You don't understand is I could kill you too. Who was the man? Did he attack you? He scrubs his face going, no, you got it all wrong. He was... Points, I don't want to talk about it. Misty takes a step forward and hands it empty. Hey, let's just have a chat, alright? This is hard. We've all done things we regret. One split-second decision and it seems like it's all over, but it's not. You're still here, and that means you have a chance to make it right. You don't know what happened. What I did, he gestures wildly with the pistol. Ella's expression doesn't change, but she widens her stance. I killed him, my own dad, and all because he... You're not responsible for what your dad did, Will.
No, it wasn't like that. He asked me to.
Let's see why. He
He
said...
He was holding me and Mum back, that we'd never make it to Meriden at this rate, so he asked me to. Make sure she makes it, and I shouldn't even be alive.
China, wait. Rush him and try to rescue him. Shoot him in the leg. Remain silent. She won't make it if you're dead. You know that, Will. His hands tremble, then his arms. He drops the pistol and slumps to the ground, his head in his hands. She picks up the pistol, checks the cartridge, and tucks it in her belt. He'll be safer without this around for now. We're done. If they get attacked, they'll be defenseless. I want to know what happened. Tough shit. It's not part of the job description. Now get moving.
Cole, you ready? Let's go. Hey,
It's nice to meet someone else who's willing to believe that a bullet to the head won't solve all the world's problems.
Sometimes we make bad decisions, but it doesn't mean we have to keep making them. If saving one life means saving two, it's definitely worth it. Damn straight, and we did good today, all three of us. Let's keep going. I wonder if this is how it is. Like, is it gonna the whole like question is not can they reason or can they talk, but can they suffer?
Welcome to Kokobee Way Station. Now we've got Cole here. All we need to do is wait for Mick to arrive and escort the two of them back to Brookton. He should be arriving any minute now. Any minute now?
I'm going to check out the radio tower and catch up with Dustin. He's usually got modulators up the wazoo. I'll be down there if you need me.
There he goes. Never a dull moment with Cole around.
Doesn't quite smile, but her face takes on a slightly softer edge. I'll introduce you to Tina. She runs this place. Good person to know if you're looking for work.
Oi, Tiny!
Can I fight a kangaroo?
G'day, name's Damo. Everyone needs fuel. Black gold's rarer than actual gold these days. I got petrol, diesel, whatever you need. Best prices this side of Meriden, or I'll eat my hat.
The old man sitting next to him groans, head lolling on his shoulder. He's covered in a fine black dust, like he's been rolling around after a bushfire. A thin sheen of sweat glistens on his cheeks, but his lips are as dry as the desert air. Damo looks at him in concern. How'd you come across fuel? Anything good around? What's on your mind? He blows air. Yeah, look, my mate here's sick. I'm kind of at the end of my rope. We got into a bit of trouble at the refinery and Sid ended up copying the worst of it. He said everything was fair, dinkum, but now his hair is falling out and he hasn't eaten in 3 days. You know, all he probably needs is some iodine. She looks at Sid, tapping her chin. I've got a doctor friend down Brookton Way. She'd help him, especially if you told her I sent you. I'm sure Jess let us take him in the camel cart. What do you reckon, Ella? I reckon you got a soft spot for sad cases. See? Sorted. Well, say nothing.
Really? I mean, thanks. Yes, please.
I'd shake your head, but I've had the runs for the past 6 days. You don't want to know what I've been using for toilet paper.
What's wrong with you? You're not going to shit on me, are you? The pleasure's all mine. Oh, man, I love it. I doubt it. Violent tremor shakes him from head to toe.
Just settle back and rest, old fella. When Jess arrives, we'll get you set up nice and comfy for the ride to town.
Tries to speak, but the trembling of his lips defeats him. In the end,
I told
he
you there
simply
were
nods.
good people out here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like.
Welcome to Kokobee, stranger.
The effervescent teenager in outdated conductor's uniform salutes you neatly as you approach. Paula's silver whistle swings on a chain at her hip. Tina, good day. We're just here to pick up some parts for the radio, and then we're headed down to Brookton with Mick and Cole. Thought we'd say hi while we're here. This here's a hired gun. Jake reckoned we could use the extra hand. There, now you're introduced. Ella, Misty, always a pleasure. She smiles, dimples on her cheeks, making her look even younger. Mick's not here yet, but you're just in time. I've got a little bit of a pest problem, and I'm hoping you can see me clear. Let me see what you got. What's with the outfit? I like your uniform. Are you in charge here? Thanks, she gives a delighted smile. I found it when I was cleaning out those trains for people to stay in. It was tucked away under the console in the cab, like it was waiting for me. She puts her arms out and does a spin to let you appreciate the uniform from every angle. Noah thought it suited me anyways. Who's Noah? Noah's my brother, and he's 4 years older than me. So he's more like my father. She chews on the inside of her cheek as she considers you. Yeah, you're probably about the same age. Where is Noah? Don't know. Signed up with a barter crew. Haven't seen him since. Said something about sowing his wild oats. She falls quiet. I really hope he doesn't become a farmer, though. She fiddles with the whistle at her hip. He's beyond terrible with plants. Anyway, why do you care? I've got everything you need. She gestures at her stall. Want to trade? Your brother left you here all alone? I've been running Kokobee just fine without his help. Thank you very much. Her tone is crisp. He can stay gone for all I care. Are you in charge here? Yep. She pulls out the shining silver pocket watch and holds it for you to see. Mount Kokobee is engraved on the front of its fine handwriting around embossed steam engine. Station master's timepiece. She slips it back, fob pockets of her pants, gives a little pat. Anyone gives you grief, you come to me. I don't know what time it is, though spring is busted for years. Let me see what you got in stock. Okay, when browsing a shop, you may see a number in the top left corner of an item. To purchase one item from a stack, click and hold on the right mouse button, then drag it. Offers, make a deal. Okay, so this is mine of 125. Milk bottles empty. Milk, camel milk. Rope. Okay, do that. How much is that right now? 30. Meat, 60. 84. Milk bottle, 89. I might just buy it all. No, never mind. I can't buy it all. Okay. $104. Beer, water, milk. Yeah. Make a deal. Confirm. Okay, cool. Got any news for me? Nothing you haven't caught on to already, but looks the thing. Quite the social butterfly, ain't ya? Yeah. Tell me about your pest problems.
We hired a mercenary, Ian Mason, to help protect the town.
Ever since we hired him, he's driving away business with the attitude of his. Problem is he won't get lost. Claims we have a contract. She gives him a finger and keeps up his lazy extensions.
I want you to convince him to move on. Go terrorize someone else. And to stop being such a fucking crybaby.
Wah, I'm a little girl and my big brother's not here.
His fist in front of his eyes and a mocking imitation of a small
Go sit
child.
on a rusty spike and rotate, you old filthy bastard.
The rock and pegs it at him. He dodges easily and laughs.
So yeah, I want him gone, thanks.
I'll go take care of
Looking
Ian
forward
Mason.
to your problem-solving capacities.
Yep. He may end up with a bullet in him, but I'll go take care of him. Please tell me I'm dead and I don't have to walk anymore. No trading today, mate. Writing on the rest of the crew. Something. I like how you can strum the guitars. But I wouldn't give for an ice cold beer right now. If you can't beat 'em, complain. Complain like your life depends on it. Snellworth. He's working on some parts and doesn't seem to register your presence until you're almost on top of him. He turns and wipes his hands on his pants and gives a broad smile. Dusty Ellsworth, how's your day? What are you doing? Yeah, so just a bit of solder, bit of scrap, trying to keep the old tower in check, or in good nick, you know? Not sure how much life it's got left, to be fair. No one's making parts, but we've got all breaking down. Been in Kokobee long? 5 years, maybe came with Tina's brother, stuck around. Easy enough work, easy enough life. Long as trades keep coming through, he grins. Plus, coal keeps my mind sharp. Boy knows his way around just about any gadget you care to name. What's news? Seems like everyone's falling off the channels these days. Outer side, the scouts haven't raised York lately. I'll tell you, unless someone starts up the factories, we're gonna lose the rest of our tech. What do you got for sale? Oh man, how much money do I got? I don't have enough for any of this. Whatever, fine. Food's always more important than gadgets, I guess. Okay. Dude, can I fight a kangaroo? Somebody needs to, like, feed this camel. Again, no. Biggest question. Can I fight a kangaroo? Kangaroo song! Kangaroo song! Ready! I hope that this game has like a secret boss and it's a kangaroo, because that would be awesome. Okay, so I can't talk to this guy. What about this guy? Nope, can't talk to that guy either. Okay. Let's go get rid of Ian, whatever his name is, Ian Mason. I don't care if you're busy, Ian. He reeks of sweat, and his camo is obviously the wrong color for the surrounding terrain.
What do you want, kid? Looking for a real man to show you how to use a gun?
In your dreams, mate. You ever thought about joining the scouts? Need a hand? What's your deal? Tina wants you to move on, mate. I don't give a fuck what Tina wants. She hired me and I've kept my end of the bargain, protecting Kokobee. It's gonna take more than you or your two little nursemates to change my mind. I can make you leave, but you're wasting your talents here. Don't you think? There are all kinds of places you'd be more appreciated. Paid more. Narrows his eyes and crosses his arm. He works his jaw and you can tell he's getting ready to bring out the big guns. I have a contract. A merch's word is his worth. I go back on that, I'll never work again. You'll never get work again if you're dead either. Cut the crap. How much will it cost you to disappear? What? How are you going to protect all these people if you get yourself killed by running your mouth? The way I see it, you're making a damn good case for why the world would be better off without you. I'll do that one. Sounds like you're the one angling to get yourself killed. Look, mate, you're an asshole to everyone. Me, I've got the patience of a saint. Someone less patient would have pulled a gun on you by now. Keep in mind, mate, we're with the scouts. Think they'd let you kill us with no consequences. Think some other meaner bastard than me will put up with your bullshit. Let's out. You find this lecturing strangers thing actually works? Piss off. I'm seeing out the end of my contract and getting paid. Smirk fades. The smirk fades from his face. He pauses a second, considering. Look, only way I'm leaving is you pay out my contract. Jabs, $50 cash or that gun of yours. What it will be? Oh, that's hard. Here's my offer. If you leave now, I won't tell the scout. Everyone, we can get on the radio that you're an incompetent asshole. It's all yours if you leave this place. Don't come back. What the fuck are you doing? Better know what you're up to. She eyes you coldly. Great little team you lot are, eh? Hand it over, then Daddy's waiting. Give me your gum. We are a great team. what she does when she does what I say. Well, weak like the rest of them. She looks at you with mixed anger and cruelly. Okay, what the fuck was that? Solved the problem, didn't I? It's gone now. I can easily get another weapon. Bloody better. You need your new best mate to back you up. Or wait, you bloody better. You'll need your new best mate to back you up if I find out we wasted our time on you. Hey, look, it's done, and that dickhead is gone, okay? We're still well armed, and it's a beautiful day, and hey, I got a backup pistol if we need it. Besides, Tina's going to be stoked. That's worth a rifle or two. Oh, looks between you, shakes her head, but says nothing more. Can I talk to that guy? He looks pretty cool. Let me fight a kangaroo! Kangaroo song! Kangaroo song! Alright already! Okay, let's go back to... Hopefully I get another gun, because I totally just gave up my gun. That was kind of dumb, but I couldn't think of anything that wasn't going to end with a fight, and I didn't really want to kill that guy.
What can I do for you?
Took care of the merc for you. Yeah, I saw. How much did he take from you? Took my gun. The fuck he needs another gun for? Just... Here, 50 will cover it. Sorry. Glad that's dealt with anyways. I'll be able to hear myself think again once he's cleared out. Finally, I feel like this place is on the up and up again. Thanks again, friend. Shake her hand. Give her a low five. Do nothing. Give her a high five. Give her a high five. Takes a moment that she grins
No
and gives you...
backsies. That means we're mates now. For real.
So any idea when Mick's going to arrive? You're new to this area, aren't you? Mick's a force of nature like a cyclone or a dust storm. When he's here, you'll know. Oh, you'll know all right. Don't forget, he's the one paying us today. Come on. What's life without a little bit of fun at your employer's expense? Actually, don't answer that. I don't want to know. And would you look at that? Right on time. If by that you mean half a day late.
Hello there, Tina. Lovely as the day is long, as always.
Okay.
I would have been here sooner, but, well, let's just say it's been an eventful day.
Certainly has. Had some excitement in the morning. Had to deal with some diplomacy after that. Not a bad day's work if I say so myself. I suppose introductions are in order. I'm Mick Jones and this is Jess Brown. Runs Brookton's barter crew when I'm needed elsewhere. So you're a new face in this crowd. You're into forging alliances, or do you prefer to rough it alone? Working together is the only way to restore civilization. Oh, you're one of those. Well, it takes all kinds, I guess. I don't think you'll find civilizations too grateful for your help, though. She gives him a long-suffering look and sighs. On that note, I think I'll go check on Frida. Pleasure to meet you. Quality of recruiting you're accepting these days, Ella gives. Though speaking of new recruits, he adjusts his coat and nods, misty young lady, you're looking well. Me, I'm off for a quick squeeze at the goods. Got to keep my hand in. Let me know when you're ready to head off to Brookton. No worries, I'm in the market for a new gun, hoping Brookton can provide. Sounds like a story. I want to hear more about it. You can tell me on the road. Gives a jaunty salute. See you shortly. Might be our lucky day. We got old Charmer Mick. On bad days, it's the old bastard. She puts her hand down when it's clear he's not coming
Let's
back.
finish up and get on the road.
G'day. What can I do for you?
No gun? Oh wait, I have 2 guns. Why would I need a gun?
Come back
Hold on.
anytime.
I have my gun still? Yeah, I still have my gun. I have 2 guns. Why am I worried about a gun?
G'day.
I'm
What
gonna
can
sell
I do
one.
for you?
I have 2 of them. Oh, and she's gonna sell for 100. Okay, whatever.
Come back anytime.
No, that's not a person. See what the general sent a man. Talk to Mick to travel to Brookton. Took this under asked Jess about putting it in the camel cart. Okay, so we gotta talk to Jess, which is right here. And maybe that person who I didn't talk to, and that person. Do we give a 6 Scabby a lift to Brookton on the back of your cart? Is it that bad, huh? Yeah, I'll shift some things around, get them over on the cart, and I'll handle the rest. Who are you? Like Mick said, name's Jess, trader from the Brookton. I mostly travel with Mick, and I have been known to go solo. What do? I drive a camel cart between Brookton and Kokeby as part of a permanent trade route. Occasionally I chance it and sleep out under the stars, but only when I know I won't get caught. What can you tell me about Kokeby? Why ask me then? Tina's right there. It used to be a rail stop before the world went to hell. Became a trading post because people could follow the tracks. She points to the parallel lines of the iron scratching across the countryside. You come here often, every couple days. It's not a bad run, and Tina knows to hold good stuff. Got anything to trade? Nah, we're just picking up here somebody else's stuff to sell home. Okay, need anything? Nothing at the mo, but thanks for asking. Have a good one. Who's this? We gotta talk to this person first.
Friend, welcome to Kokeby and the energy source of the future. See anything you like?
I like you. What makes solar panels so special? Mate, I can tell you're new to the energy game. These guys don't give a rat's ass about keeping informed, but me, I know it's worth. When it comes to energy, you got 3 choices, right? Dig up some black stuff, set it on fire, use the big old fire orb up in the sky, or run water through some turbines and some shit. I don't know about you, but I don't see a whole lot of water nearby. I hate getting dirt underneath my fingertips. What's special about solar is the gentleman's energy source. Gives painful, awkward wink. Civilization, my friend, that's the way of the future. Finally runs out of steam and gives you a supposedly charming smile. So what do you say? Want to invest in a better, brighter you? Any chance of a discount? A dis? His voice squeaks and he coughs, then tries again. Discount, mate? You gotta be pulling my leg. Do you have any idea how hard it is to clean these bastards and haul them halfway across the country? And keep them all in the sand and shit from getting in? A discount, I'd sooner cut off or get caught with my pants around my ankles when the dunny wall falls down. Come on, Jerry Jezza. J Money. I really want the discount. Hey, Squinch, you've been in the sunk too long, mate. It's Gerald with a G. J Money's got a nicer ring, though. Ain't it? What do you got for sale? Let me see. $200 for a solar panel, 40 for a screwdriver, car battery. I'm actually probably gonna take the car battery and a screwdriver, and then scrap. How much is it? 110? Ugh. Sure, why not? It could come in handy though.
A discount? Huh. Thanks for the laugh, mate. I needed that.
Who are you? What's your story? I'm Frida, got a decent source, wet, sweet tasting water, and I'm looking for a long-term mutual exchange. She appraises you with a practice eye. Forgive me, but you don't seem like the settled down type. If you come across someone who's looking for a steady supply and can buy in bulk, tell them to look me up. What are you doing here? Selling water, at least I hope so. Don't you want to buy some? What are you telling me about Kokeby? It's a lot bigger than it used to be. Not much to do, but it's a handy crossroads for hawking your wares to helpless passerbys. Let's see. You got water. Ooh, water's expensive. How much money do I have left? Yeah, I got enough for this. Ah! No, I don't. 30. I got enough for one. Make a deal. Okay. Go talk to him and get out of here. What can you tell me? Okay, you planning to stay long? I'm done here, ready to go to Brookton. Need to make sure we're all squared up with Tina before Rock calls LA. Oh, you're no good, swindler. We're going to get moving. Any last Duval keys you want to force in my pockets before we call it quits? She cocks her hand on her hips and stares him right in the eye. I don't know, mate. It's been a long day. Not sure I've had the energy to haggle with a stubborn old Neil. Why, you cheeky ankle biter. I oughta. He starts chilling right then. We're on the road. We'll see you in a bit, eh? Just follow. Come on. The sooner we get back to town, the sooner you can buy me a beer. As you prepare to leave, you hear her speaking tenderly. So come on, Sid. Let's get you some help. Head to Brookton. When men speak ill of thee, live so as nobody may believe them. Plato. I like how they have the quotes. It's pretty cool. This is a long one. Well, now he cracks his neck and gives him a little shake. It's getting late, but we're here. But here we are. You should have a look around and introduce yourself to the locals. Never hurts to know who you're dealing with, especially if you're planning on heading out this way often. Okay, any pointers on who I should meet? Depends what you're after. We got local and blowing merchants right here, but they'll be gone by the dark. If you want to barter, Sarah down in the clinic. If you need doctoring, and of course Sally at the Broken Arms if you're ready for beer. Of course, you could have found all this out by yourself by taking a quick tour, like I said. Thanks, I will. Come on, I'll show you around.
Let's go!
I gotta go to the doctor because what's his name? Can you go in there? Yeah. Okay, I guess you can't. So. Is this place like super tiny? As you approach, she gives you a warm beaming smile. Good day, new around here? How you doing, buddy? Who are you? I'm Bruce Harris. Sell a bit of this and a bit of that. Mostly clean water, some fresh produce. Have a look. Where does the water come from? I know a guy. He grins. Can't be giving away my secrets, man. Where did you come in from? I was in Outer Side yesterday. Bruce saw it in Ardeth. Before that, just doing the rounds of the Deweys other water merchants might have missed. What are Deweys? Oh, you know, dew farmers. Glad that you're helping the water shortage, even if it is a bit of a competition. A lot of need out there at the moment. You didn't really say where you were from. Oh, some ways east here. A few days hike. Little place off the main tricks. No, where you specifically are from. Geez, persistent, aren't you? Smile fades for the first time, but he still has the same warmth about him as he speaks. I'd have said, where if I were keen for you to know, a lot of us blow in here, do some trade, and then blow out again. I got mouths to feed back home that rely on home staying off the maps. Let me see what you got for sale. Radio parts. Oh, come on. Why? I'm gonna sell this. Buy the radio parts. Oh, there's two of them? I can't take two. I'm just gonna make a deal. That way, if I need the radio parts, then I'll get the radio parts later. It is not always the same thing to be a good man and a good citizen. Aristotle. How do I get out of here? Hey. No. We're not ready to come in here. Tore myself away from the safe comfort of certainties through la. Oh, can I pet the cat? No, you can't pet the cat? Okay, game not as good right now. Anybody watches this that's working on the game, can you let me pet the cat? Because that'd be great. I'd really like to be able to pet the cat. Hey, the blood spatter raider surges to its feet as you broke group being the chain link fence. Hey, strong fella. Smiles dark gaps with his teeth. Muscle man, striding Adonis, dispenser of justice and mercy. Get me out of this cage, Tilts his head, gives you puppy dog eyes, complete with pathetic whimpers and useless pawing at sides. I'm pretty sure you must be in there for a reason. He shrugs. So riddle me this. He takes smirk. He grins wide. And in the heat of battle, you got your 4 Fs. You're fighting, you're flighting, you're freezing, and your treatment. Hold on. Fratricide. He giggles and stops himself. Who hasn't gotten a little carried away in the wash of it all? When the blood hits the dust and smells like healed fingers. Looks up, rain. I don't know what that word means. Hold on. I don't know if I'm just dumb or maybe a little bit of both. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's not good. So for anybody who doesn't know what that word is, it's killing of your brother or sister. This treatment is inhumane. Who do I have to talk to get you out? What will you do? What? No. Why should I help you? Who put you in there? What will you do if I free you? Appears free? Nah, man. None of us are free. If we could do whatever we wanted, I'd be flying up there with the birds. He lets out convincing... I don't know how to say that. But getting out of this cage would be nice. Who put you in here? Military grade Barbie. But she's not the decision maker. That'd be old gut wound. Why should I help you? Why shouldn't you? His retort comes quickly like crack of a whip. Don't you care about justice? Whose gut wound? Goes by another name now, does he? That's right, that's right. He stares off in the distance toward the marketplace. Why do you call Mick gut wound? It's what he called himself. You should ask him. You'll be in for a bloody good time, he grins. Okay, so Mick. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go talk to Mick real quick, but I don't get it. I mean, if he committed fratricide, whatever it's side, he deserves to be in there. There's no reason to let him go. Why did they used to call you Gutwind? Wait, where did you hear that name? The raider in the cage. That filthy mongrel. Don't you ever utter those words again, you hear me? Doesn't wait for a reply. You open for business? Is this your base of operations? What is... about the guy in the cage. What makes you think I'm interested in your opinion of how I run my town? Whatever, forget it. I don't want to set him free, though. You open for business? Afraid not, but feel free to look around the marketplace. Is this your base of operations? Brooktown's where I lay my head. Yeah, it's got everything a man could want, or well, expect to want. What's there to do around here? Clinic? Okay, I don't know, but I'm not gonna free that guy because really I just don't think he deserves to be free. That's just my personal opinion. Hello, how can I help you? She puts down the rag she's tearing to make bandage and gives you her full. Who are you? Sarah Taylor, my husband and son run the farm outside of town. What do you do? Town doctor. Mostly I dispense pain relief and a dose of reality for people who forget what really matters. What are those bandages for? Whoever needs them. What's important is that they're laying in the sun and then been boiled so they won't get any nasty or get anything nasty in the wound when it comes to rapid. Got any news for me? Nothing you couldn't get from other people in the hands. Need anything? A full surgical suit. Her expression doesn't change, but she glances at you before continuing. For real though, distilled water is always in high demand. Woody pear, Mary tree sap, lemongrass shoots, the usual. How'd you end up in Brookton? Was it the accent that gave me away? I moved here after I met John, and when we had Sean, it made sense to stay somewhere safe. Looked to the walls with the unexpected fondness. Brookton served us well so far. Okay. to our buddy, I guess, who's right here. Looks up from his work, but you can tell he's thinking through some problem. What do you need? How much of your time do you spend in Brookton? A lot, most of it, I guess. There's usually a job somewhere around. I mean, I was in Beverly a few weeks ago on the other side, I think last month, but often I sit at the hall and work on stuff there. Matt says there are days on end where I don't talk. Says it's fucking delightful. What do you do? Mechanic, sort of. I like to fix machines and take them apart, then fix them again. It's kind of a never-ending cycle out here. What's there to do around here? Well, traders are always coming through, help out the clinic or the farm if you get to know the house pubs. Okay. Got any news for me? News? It's in, I don't know what that is, breeding season, so keep an eye out for trains crossing the road. Oh, that's not news, that's fact, sorry. Need anything, mate? Have you ever had a fizzy water? I had some at the pub. Once I spent ages trying to get the nozzle right, but I couldn't find a small enough air compressor. Pretty sure Matt's still angry at it. Covered her in sugar syrup. Said it made the flies 100 times worse. Attracted lorikeets too? Okay. I don't actually know what I'm supposed to be doing right now, but... Okay, so this is as far as I can go for this. This must be like the farm or whatever. Come on, Mel, stop bullying me. Aww. Mel. Stop bullying me, Mel. Hey. Boy, Steve, if you're here to help out, we're glad to have you. Who are you? Sean Taylor of Taylor Farms. Pleased to meet you. What do you do? I work the farm with Dad and help keep Brookton fed. It's a busy life, that's for sure. Got any news for me? Not unless you're interested in the gossip of sheep and pigs. Need anything? Nah, nothing. Good night's sleep won't
Right.
be.
That's enough socializing for one day. You Cadbury.
It's good to know your limits. She stretches you on. Let's head back to the Bali Bali. Sun's about to set. So I was hoping we could hit the pub. Checking on Jake and Jonesy. She raises an eyebrow and Missy fidgets and looks
Mick will
away.
want to grill the new kid on how the day went down. Let's handle that part first, yeah?
Oh, I gotta go check up on... Yeah, that's what I thought. I knew there was something I needed to do. Where's Sid? Sid! There you are. Sid! Talk to Sid. I don't know which way they're running. Oh, this way. Sid! Good to see you, young fella. He gets friendly. What do you do? No, nothing much. He leans his head back, relaxing in the chair. I'm too old. I've done too much shit to bother with keeping up appearances. What did you used to do? A bit of this, bit of that. He looked up. Fuel running these past few days over Perth way. It's a solid gig until some shithead set a processing plant on fire while me and Damo were in the middle of knocking out our allotted batch, bastards. Who do you think set the fire at the processing plant? Riley's Rippers. Bastard's been dead 20 years, but his legacy of being a mental piece of shit lives on. Did I get the... Hold on. What do you have for sale, I guess? Focus blast grenade and bandages. Actually, I could probably use some bandages. Did I get that? Because, like, so far it doesn't seem like I got Sid's quest. Oh, no, I did. Okay, so I finished the quest. Okay, now to talk to Mick. I wonder if there's a way to, like, keep on them. At the locals, then, he sized you up. Looks like you've been through the ringer, new kid. Time for a beer. Each person paying for themselves, of course. Excuse me, I just need a moment of your time. James Wakefield. The speaker is a tall, broad-shouldered man, well-groomed with a gold necklace, a gold bracelet, glinting. Oh my gosh, I could not friggin' say glinting. Despite his size, he moves with fluid grace. He reminds you of nothing so much as a big cat. Attractive, smiling, and dangerous as hell. Remain silent. Spit it out then. All the humor is gone from him, like he senses a threat. He's alert and focused, his eyes never leaving the newcomer. Voice slow and calm. My name is James Wakefield. I am glad to have met you, Mr. Jones. I come bearing a proposition for you and your people. Proposition, he repeats flatly and dismissively. Better make it quick, mate. He holds his hands up, palms up. Let me be plain then. I come from a powerful community to the east. We're rebuilding civilization, and we'd like to invite Brookton to be part of the effort. Join us and we can end the age of grubbing through the relics of the past. Join us and we can usher in an age of miracle. His eyes narrow. You want us to bow and scrape to someone who's never even looked our way before? Who never had the good grace to come and say hello himself? He spit to the side. Civilization. And what do we get out of it, pray tell? Civilization will bring the rains, fill these fields with wheat again. What happens if we say no? Remain silent. Stares at the stranger silently for a second. We got nothing but your word to go by, mate. Show us some of these miracles if you're so keen to bring us into the fold. He chuckled. Mr. Jones, I was sent merely to make an offer. I'm a messenger, not a diplomat. If it's pretty words you're after, you're not the man I thought you were. Well, Mr. Not a Diplomat, why don't you piss off back to your home and tell your overlords that if they want us kissing their boots, they're going to have to prove those boots are worth the tongue. Till they can answer is a hard no. He takes the answer with, I can't say that word. I must ask one more time. We can offer your people many things: food, water, protection, freedom from want or care, the future and its limitless possibilities, rather than scratching out a living on the edge of darkness. Said no, or weren't you listening? What kind of guarantees are maybe we like the darkness? It's not my place to say anything. Let me just add something, mate. Her voice is laconically drawl. We're not exactly too hard done by around here. What you're peddling might work in Ardath or Enun, but around here we know how to take care of ourselves. He turns to Ella, a small smile. Ah, yes, the Andersons. You've taken care of yourselves with your protection racket, haven't you? I wouldn't want to give up such a cushy gig either, but then my offer wasn't to you. I'm beginning to see who's the asshole here. No means no, bugger off. Who are you? Are you threatening us? Who are you? Where do you come from? I'm gonna remain silent. I don't know what you're talking. Why you're taking this bloke seriously. Join his mysterious far-off community so we can, I don't know, all drive cars again? Mutton shop's been out in the sun too long, I reckon. Piss off, mate. Seems she's taking her cues from Mick and Ella. No need to be rude, his tone is mild. You've made your choice clear. My duty was to ask, and so I've done. Be assured that I shall sleep soundly tonight. A good evening to you all. I'll make sure Cole gets Bolly back up on the radio waves. Too sweet. We can't be offline if you need us in a pinch. Stares off radio. Might be a good idea yet. Yeah, cheers. Tomorrow we can send someone to follow his tracks and find out where he came from. We'll get to the bottom of this. I'm gonna need a beer or 5 after that ordeal. I'll see you in the pub. Okay, I guess we're going to the pub. To the pub! Been a hell of a
Been a
day,
hell of a
yeah?
day, yeah?
Never
Gotta
mind.
head back and spell Matt. She'll have gotten pissy sitting up in that nest by lonesome for hours.
She nods, slapping the dust off her trousers. She seems unable to give her companion her full attention.
I was actually planning to head to the pub. Like you said, it's been a hell of a day.
12 o'clock, yeah? I'm parched. Hope we'll see you in there. Don't be a bloody idiot. If you're having a night at the Arms, we're taking the truck. You can walk back home. Ripper, see you in the morning, Al. He nods. Bit of a hike to Bali Bali, isn't it? Just a drink or two, not like there are many cars on these roads. Smart, better to walk than end up wrapped in a tree. Yeah, or to have a roux wrapped around you. Turns her gaze back at the younger woman. Right, Misty, let's pack it in. We got a free ride home, and like I said, Matt will be getting pissy about being left out of all the action. To be fair, I thought today would be less eventful, but yeah, time to go. Okay, look, Ella, I know you prefer to base your decisions on facts, so here it goes. She holds up to 1, I swear I'd never say this, but you're not my mom. She ticks off her ring finger. 2, I'm an adult and capable of making my own decisions. Tonight I choose to hit the pub. She folds down her index finger and glances at the ring middle finger. Hey, there's point 3. Listen, my mind's made up. I have a few drinks. Not planning to get wasted. Cut me some slack.
And mate, we saved that boy at Key Road today. Can you understand that? We saved an innocent life. That's worth a fucking beer in my book. You know what? We solved that murk at Kokabee without spilling any blood. Even though he really deserved a good smack. And probably would have gotten worse than that if he'd hung around any longer. So we saved 2 people. 2 beers.
Alright, Ella looks like she's about to talk, but Misty holds up her hands, giving up. Plus, we know Taylor's farm was raided today. What if they come back? What if they want revenge? Brookton will need guns, and I'm happy to have a pint and then stand. If you're going to defend a town, drink is a bad idea. Dulge your reflexes. Solid. If we're going to stay, there's no point in going to the pub. Brookton's got him handled, Misty. They don't need our guns here. Come on. We're all dead set. Why are you so dead set on sexual return to find? Jonesy promised to buy me a beer. You know how I feel about a free beer. You're pulling my leg. Jonesy? Kid, I've got stories about Jonesy that'll curl your pew, assuming not any. Okay. Listen to Ella, should look out for your better. Broken hearts and regrets leave scars that don't heal for a long time. You should head home. Do what you want, kid. It's your life, your mistakes, your opportunities. See where the night takes you. Always a good idea to seize the opportunities. Broken hearts and regrets leave scars. Long time. I mean, she needs to make her own decisions. But at the same time, I'll go with that one. Damn straight. Don't make the mistake Duns and young Sheila's made, Misty. It won't end well.
Anyway, Dreamer, I'm gone. I'd say don't do anything I wouldn't, but you're already way past that point if you're keen on a dickhead like Henry. I'll tell Matt you're drinking her beer.
Rough. And you weren't much freaking help. What is it with anyone over 25 wanting to make decisions for me? I left Meriden to get away from that shit. I swear it's treating me like her little sister, bloody hell. Maybe even her kid. Her real sister would kill her if she tried that crap. Alright, public lock it is. No, I don't really want to. I want to head back, I think. Can I? Yeah. I'm not gonna drink. I'm definitely not free now, guys. One's life has value so long as one attributes value to the life of others, by means of love, friendship, and compassion. Oh wait, is this the... Oh, this is a farm. I did not mean to go to the farm, I was trying to go home. But okay. Apparently I ended up at the farm. Haha. Okay. Well, that was not my intention. Head to the pub and get your beers on. I don't want to get my beers on. Okay, hold on. There's gotta be a way to, like... Okay, it's this one. Maybe. Oh, I have to get my beers on? That's just dumb. Okay, whatever, fine. I'll get my beers on. Literally what the... Get your beers on. I would have rather gone back home. Look closely. The beautiful may be small. Just listening to Misty and account of the day's events with half an ear and keeping tabs on the people in the bar in the other. I want to let the mate. I was in the middle of spending quality time with my son. With some undue respect, your petty fucking concerns can wait. Turns at me and turns back. Unless you're ready to sit down and share a few pints and have a yarn about how today went. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's get down to brass tacks.
Okay. It's a long enough walk from Kokabee. Had a time to hear out a few of your exploits from Our Lady of No Bullshit. Reckon you'd be interested in my take on things? Only if I get to reciprocate. Turnabout's fair play, I'll do you. Then you can do me. You're a bit of a slippery side, I have to say. Not that there's no place in the world for different points of view. I just take issue with the ones that affect me in the ways I can't foresee. Coxie, you're a hard worker, I'll give you that. But you're too quick to step in where you should be asking questions first. Misty's the charmer, alright, but she's got you good. Getting you to do all the work for her. She's not gonna learn that way.
As for that merc up in Kokabee, you gave him your gun? Really?
I mean, I hate to say I told you so, especially to Elle, but you don't make a good first impression, that's God's own truth. And that's not even getting into what happened at Key Road. You and Missy make a good team. I don't know what I'd been able to talk the kid down, but you did as you should, and you should be proud. Even if most you did was keep your pie hole shut. That takes tact too.
Now, your turn.
Good actually, no feedback. I met mopes with more charisma. You were pretty rude to the Wakefield guy from before. Better hope he doesn't make you regret it. Mick Jones, more like Flicks Stones. No one likes you? Good actually, no feedback for you whatsoever. You're old and... Yeah, I don't really have anything. Nothing to say. Well, that's a fucking surprise.
The sound of hail reaches your ears a moment before Sean bursts into the pub, screams and cloying smoke trailing in his wake.
Get out here, we're under attack! Bloody mongrels! Let's show them what it means to tangle with Brookton.
She grabs a rifle on the wall and cocks it. Let's rock. Okay, so all you guys are drunk and we're gonna fight.
That's as far as your story goes right now. You've already made your mark on this sunburned land.
Okay.
Deciding for those who couldn't come down on the side of life or death. And giving away your weapon as a way to get by. Despite the many paths in front of us, we can only ever walk our own. What tale will your choices tell at the end of your journey down these broken roads?
I'm so playing this game. It was so good. thank you for watching another first impressions of the demo Broken Roads. This is the newest demo that we played. It was excellent, very narrative based. You were in Australia after an apocalyptic event, and you were just trying to survive on these broken roads. Excellent game. It was a lot of fun to play it. The game is by developers Drop Bear Bites, publishers versus Evil. It's gonna be a fun game. I am definitely gonna play it. I love the art style. I love the way that the all the stuff worked. The decision making. It was a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see where the narrative goes. Um, so yeah, let me know if you're gonna try this game out. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know if you're gonna wishlist it. I definitely already did. And yeah, as always, bear hug. Love all you guys. Bye bye.